Yes, madam. Yes.
This is Habiba Athumani. She is a Somali refugee living in Kakuma refugee camp. She is also a member of the Bidi Junior Farmer Field and Life School. Bidi is a Kiswahili word for working hard. Habiba is improving her life through farming and life skills, learning about the risk of HIV and the importance of gender equality. For 18-year-old Habiba, life has not been easy.
We was living in Somalia. We was living in Jamama near Kismayo. After the war, my mother, the people, they killed my mother and my father also. So after that, our stepmother took us from Somalia to Kenya.
Refugee camps might provide safety, but this is not a normal life. The Kakuma camp in northwestern Kenya shares borders with Uganda, South Sudan and Ethiopia. It hosts over 100,000 refugees, with more than 60% coming from war-torn Somalia. The long-standing humanitarian emergency has been aggravated by gender inequalities, including gender-based violence. In response to this crisis, the UN Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, is implementing a regional project in 6 countries with support from the Swedish International Development Cooperation Agency. The project is targeting 80,000 vulnerable people affected by HIV and gender-based violence in East and Central Africa.
FAO is addressing HIV and gender issues in Kenya because the HIV, AIDS and gender inequalities have undermined agricultural productivity in Kenya. We have seen that giving women the same inputs like men will improve the productivity in agricultural sector, and addressing HIV issues in Kenya, which is very rampant in Kenya, will also release support the productive populations in Kenya, and will be able to increase agricultural output.
The successful farmer field school approach has been used and adapted by FAO to improve food security and nutrition in emergency and rehabilitation settings. In Kakuma, FAO is working with the Lutheran World Federation to support orphans and vulnerable children in refugee camps and host communities.
The Junior Farmers Project is quite important, especially for schools, where we have young children growing up. Remember that in school they learn diverse issues, subjects, and skills. But at the end of the day, they go back to the communities. When they go to the communities, they face the same deficiencies. No food, no water, no any other means of livelihood.
These children from Kalabeye Primary School, a host community near Kakuma, are learning about traditional and modern farming techniques, as well as nutrition, business skills, and the sharing of knowledge.
I like it because it can teach us more knowledge that we can pass back to our relatives, so that they can also know how to grow it.
As well as learning better farming practices, the children can learn how to cope with diseases and how to eat a healthy diet.
We used to eat meat and blood. Now that we have the knowledge of growing these crops, and we have learned the food crops, food and nutrition. We have learned the protective foods. They are here now. The kales and spinach, they are protective foods. So they are different from that one of blood and meat. So these ones can protect us from various diseases or illness.
Through this participatory learning process, they can discuss and understand some of the dangers they face in their own lives and how best to protect themselves. But most importantly, the children have learnt to work together on the different tasks, irrespective of gender.
I thought the girls are the only ones who can do, but for now I have learned that even boys can perform this duty. For example, in cooking and in fetching water. Also, the boys can participate in those duties.
In crop production, it is not necessarily to be a man always or a boy alone to do the farming. No, it is something that should incorporate both boys and girls, because being the vulnerable, you might, for example, when they grow up, somebody may lose one of the parent or what, and the other one will resume the role as a father or as a mother, and to take care of other activities at home. And that is why it is very important to have them have the knowledge. These children have that background information now to assist them here and also to assist them in future.
Pastoralist communities traditionally pass messages with song and dance, so the field schools integrate culture with agriculture. Singing, dancing and drama are used to convey information on difficult topics such as HIV and gender-based violence. Back at the refugee camp, the children of Horseed Primary School are learning about entrepreneurship. The school has pupils of 9 nationalities, and with their new business skills, they are using a field school grant to run a canteen selling produce from their garden, as well as items like school supplies.
We decided to start this canteen. So this canteen to help us more, because when we are going to collect some items, then we'll sell at the school. So these learners, they are coming to buy our things and we get that profit.
The Junior Farmer Field School can't solve all the problems, but it does provide the basics for these children. They are empowered with farming knowledge and the confidence they need for a safer, healthier and happier future. And it is clear that the project is quite literally bearing rewards.
We need more junior farmer life schools because if this one graduates, they need to go and teach others from the community there. And that one will at least improve food security. Because what we are here for is to improve the food security. And if the learners here have got the information, then that one, if we have others, then we shall be food secure.
With new knowledge and a better understanding of working together, these children are bringing a new future to Kakuma and Kenya.